I introduce you to the concept, the bail bag. Note that a bail bag is almost never required in a wilderness situation. It almost defies the entire point of survival in a wilderness situation. The whole idea of a bail bag is having a bag ready, sufficiently sizable, that is, it's of a sufficient size to fit everything you have, so you can bail, so you can leave the place immediately because of an imminent threat of whatever type. Now, in a wilderness survival situation, really are you going to need to leave immediately because of an external threat? As a matter of fact, in most wilderness survival situations, you want people to find you. Hence the second priority, signalling. So a bail bag is generally not needed in a wilderness situation, a wilderness survival situation. However, if your dynamics are different, if you're in a wilderness because you're a POW, you were a POW, or because you're in the middle of a war zone and all that sort of stuff, then you might want to have a bail bag. In that case, there may be an imminent threat. There may be people who are going to absolutely trash your place, search it up and down. There may be foragers. There may be people looking for security themselves. There may be a lot of factors at play that change the dynamics of your particular wilderness survival situation. Note, though, this is not wilderness survival. I'm just highlighting the uses of a bail bag. So a bail bag, you'd rarely ever use it in a wilderness survival situation. Again, it generally is the opposite of what you're trying to achieve in a wilderness situation, a wilderness survival situation. If somebody comes, you're not trying to bail and run. You're fucking blowing your whistle. Hey, I'm over here. You're getting your flare going or your signal fire, your mirror. You're ensuring it's all happening. Even a fucking flashing torch, could be nighttime. You're ecstatic. Oh fuck, I'm saved. Hopefully, and that's most of the time in a wilderness survival situation. So the only time you may have a bail bag in a wilderness survival situation is if it mimics the dynamics of an urban survival situation. Now, I'm going to say it's almost the exact opposite in an urban survival situation, because you're almost never trying to get rescued in an urban survival situation. In an urban survival situation, the same way you would get rescued in a wilderness survival situation. You're in an urban survival situation, even if you're homeless, your rescue, so to speak, may be welfare services, social services, general assistance. That's as far as it would go. But even in homelessness, as I can relate to in this year of experience I've had and still have, even in homelessness, you still need to have the bail bag. It's actually, in my view, most relevant in homelessness, because this is a vacant place I have had access to for nearly 2 or 3 months. Nothing in here. Absolutely nothing. Alarms deactivated. I don't need to go into that. Hot water. Fucking electricity galore. Everything here. So if somebody suddenly comes into this place, it's not my place to stay, is it? I'm sure I can diffuse the situation. I'm sure I can even say, mate, no trouble. I'm just homeless. That's if it comes to it. However, prudence will dictate that I want to avoid that, because it might not go down that way. They might get scared. They might throw a punch. They might be terrified. It might actually ruin their day. I don't want to do any of those things. I'm trying to minimize my footprint on other humans, really. So this is what a bail bag is. It's a very simple concept. This was actually a camp kitchen bag, which I now have at my campsite. But it's huge. It's fucking massive. It doesn't look as big as it actually is. It's pretty big. Now, I've just got everything laid out like this to simulate a messy environment, as if I was just slumbering. I just woke up and put my bed against the wall and yeah, everything's sweet. But suddenly, I hear someone walk, I hear a car and I hear people talking and I'm like, oh shit, That's clearly in relation to this house. I've got to take that precaution. Okay, this is what I do next. Shuts the door, blocks it off with this door, against that door. Bail bag protocol. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Straight in. Bang, 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 bang. Straight in. Everything. Bang. Get my point. That way, you're not going, oh, okay, got a pack. Where am I going to put that candle? Oh, does it belong in that bag? Does it belong in that bag? Oh, do I put it with the lettuce? Oh, where do I put it? No, absolutely not. It's just a matter of going, yep, fuck this. Grabbing everything and chucking it in whatever bag you can. You'll try to exercise some rationale, some logic, and then it just you smash it all in there, chuck your bag on, grab your bail bag, listen against the door. Where are they? Is it safe to proceed? Oh, they're still outside. Sweet. Bang. Out I go. You want to make as least noise as you can. In this case, fucking open this cunt. Bang. There's my exit. I'm a good parkour. I'm very, very good at climbing, so I've got a way to get down that. And then I can fuck off into the background. Oh, look, there's a golf cart. And that's where I can fuck off to. There's a golf course, I can just fuck off into the oblivion. And even if for some odd reason they saw me, which I severely doubt, all they'd see is someone in the backyard hopping over into the golf course, and there he goes off into the background. That's all she wrote. The bail bag enables you to do that. Now, again, if I start, dancing with fairies, if I just sit there categorizing everything, going, oh yeah, I should wrap that up neatly. Oh yeah, I've got to do that to that. I think that should go there. Fucking 10 or 15 minutes later, the bail bag. Give me 20 seconds, give me 30 seconds, and everything in this room, like a cyclone, will result in that bag. Takes a bit longer than 20 or 30 seconds, generally speaking, for somebody outside to enter the premises and then enter upstairs. If you know the sequence of people's footsteps and events and things like that, or not events, travel habits, the sequence of how people exit properties, enter properties, etc. This is my architectural knowledge speaking. Then you'll know that people who interact with their environment will spend 10 or 15 seconds in their car just looking at shit, turning it off, thinking, what's next? They'll get out of the car, that will take another 10 or 20 seconds. If they need to take stuff out of the boot, that will take another a minute or two. They'll need to open the house, that will take about 30 seconds. They'll put everything in the front, that'll take another minute or two. By then, you could be on the fucking plane to fucking China. So, that's the whole idea of having a bail bag. And again, it's always useful in an urban survival situation. Even in a war zone, it's useful because urban environments are different to wilderness environments. People will be looking to access security, goods, food, water. They'll be looking to secure things that will keep them alive. So if you're in a place someone else is interested in, you may need to bail depending on the circumstances. It may not be wise to defend your territory. You may need to effect a tactical retreat. And that's hence the bail bag. So you've got to think very carefully. So going back to wilderness survival, yeah, sure. Some war zones will mean that people will be interested in that isolated shelter you've got in the middle of nowhere, but it's rare. So you can be mindful of that. You can have a bail bag ready, but it's not as prominent as an urban survival situation. And as I said, in all other wilderness survival situations, you don't need a bail bag. It's the opposite of what you're trying to do. You're trying to get rescued. In urban survival, whether that's a nuclear war, fucking pandemic, war zone, homelessness, the usual four big ones that I go through all the time, or anything else, you'll almost always need a bail bag, or should have a bail bag ready. So that is what your bail bag is. It forces immediate organisation and mobility. You're able to mobilise yourself and fuck off from X to Y. It's that simple.